They are in competition with your energy to see who is more popular. This individual finds you to be very intelligent, very intriguing. You have this ability to really capture this person, and this person feels like you have a wide range of interests that are very interesting. You could talk about certain subjects that this person never thought of before, or things that this individual knows of. You have an in-depth knowledge about these subjects. You have certain ideas that are before their time. You are very articulate, you are very engaging, you are an amazing conversationalist. Some of you could have many degrees, and again, it's not just about having degrees. I don't feel like degrees can make someone intelligent. Yes, obviously you have to be intelligent to be able to go university, to be able to go college, etc. But your intelligence is not just a book smart type of intelligence. You could be book smart, yes, but you could also be street smart. You can have emotional intelligence. There's different layers to your intelligence, and this person is very intrigued but very angry because they feel like they should have your knowledge, they should have your intellect. They find you to be extremely smart. You have the gift of sight for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you have the gift of knowing when the time is right to do something, when it's not right. You have a lot of self-awareness, and this is one of the reasons why I feel like this person finds you to be extremely intelligent. And yes, it is a gift, right, to be intelligent, right? But in your view, being self-aware could just be like a normal thing, but not to this individual. This person lacks self-awareness, and you have the ability to be able to interact with others from all walks of life. And this individual feels as if they can't do the same. They feel like they have to put up some sort of pretense, some sort of facade, and you have that ability to be authentic even when you are interacting with others. I feel that for some of you, because I'm hearing stocks and shares, some of you could, work in the stock market, and this individual admires your ability to make a lot of money. I also feel that some of you could be like bosses, managers, some of you could run your own company, and some of you could have like multiple streams of income, and this individual is just like, how do they do it? They may have had a conversation with you, and during that conversation, they walked away feeling very inspired, but also very angry, because in their view, why didn't I think of that first? How come they know how to make money in different areas? So some of you could have, created a business that is like a creative business. Some of you may have another business whereby it's more intellectual, right? Being creative is still intellectual, but you could have different types of businesses. So some of you could be like an accountant, some of you could be a cook, a baker, you can have a food business, you can have a beauty business, you can have a business whereby you sell homes, sell properties, you could be a landlord. So you've got many different sides to you, and this actually annoys this individual. Okay. I also feel that for some of you, the way that you express yourself, the way that people treat you is different from the way that people treat this individual, because you have a lot of self-respect as well. You're extremely entertaining. So for those that get the privilege of getting to know you, they find that you're not just smart, like you do have a personality. And I'm not saying if you're smart you don't have a personality, but this person also perceives you in one way, like, okay, they're intelligent, so they must be boring, right? But when they got to scratch the surface, right, when they got to scratch the surface, sorry, they realize that you are a whole vibe. Like, you're funny, you may like to do karaoke, some of you may like to, go out clubbing, some of you may like to play pool, go to the arcade. Like, you're a whole vibe. You could be a joker. Like you tell some amazing jokes. Some of you like to Netflix and chill, and you might be into anime. Some of you could be gamers. Like there's a whole nother level to you, right? Some of you could be great cooks. Some of you could be bakers. Some of you, I feel, like to dance. You could do like street dance, body popping. Some of you like to take the mick out of yourself. Some of you may like to do accents. You could be a stand-up comedian. Like there's many layers to you, right? You're not afraid to take the mick out of yourself. You're not afraid to let your hair down. You're not afraid to, just be. And this angers this person more because they wanted you to be in one box. It wasn't enough that you are intelligent and that you're self-aware. Now you got a whole personality under there as well. It's like this person felt like they had one over you because maybe they felt like they were the entertaining one. Maybe they felt like they were the vibe, and they felt like, okay, they're intelligent, but they're not funny. They ain't charismatic or whatever. And then when they realize, oh my days, like this person's very funny. This person can do accents. I can't do accents. This person can sing. Or this person takes a mick out their self. It's just too much. Okay? Because secretly, this person is trying to rival you for your personality. So in the beginning, they may have tried to rival you in regards to your intelligence, but they realize, I can't even go there with this individual. They may have tried to argue with you. They may have tried to pick at you, but you brought certain facts that, overrid their actual, whatever they were trying to convey in that conversation, whether or not they were trying to challenge you in some way. Maybe they were trying to use big words to see if you, they were doing the most, right? But they found that you are extremely compassionate. You're very authentic. And this is something that this individual struggles with. For some of you, I feel like this individual struggles with the fact that people actually warm to you. And you could be a person that's extremely quiet, okay? But there's something about your looks as well. So it's not only the fact that you are intelligent, you're smart, you're entertaining, you're also extremely handsome or extremely beautiful. And I feel like you live in your truth. Like you are the type of person that doesn't necessarily follow trends. You could dye your hair different colors. You may wear minimal makeup and you're just very zen. You have this way about you that is so peaceful. You have a lot of inner peace. You're connected to self. You're connected to spirit, no doubt. And this really, really irritates this individual because it's like, so you got all these other things going for you, right? That I'm struggling to rival with you with. And then on top of that, you're beautiful and you're at peace with yourself. And I feel like this person's not at peace with themselves. And that's one of the reasons why may have tried to rival you for your energy, because they feel like, how can you master all these traits about you, and how come you know yourself and I struggle on a daily basis to connect with myself? This person doesn't like to be by themselves, and that's where the whole situation actually stems from. They lack self-awareness. They don't like to be alone. And I'm not saying that, being alone is something that everyone should do, right? But in some cases, there are situations which do actually require you to be alone so that you can think, so that you can, understand yourself, so that you can reflect. And in some cases, so that you can heal. But this person, they feel like they always have to be around others, and that just drains their energy. And because they're not connected to self, they don't realize that they're being drained energetically and that they're taking on other people's energy force, and then it confuses their own entangled energy, and then it becomes a hot mess. But with you, they see that you are at peace with yourself. And I'm hearing, thyself. Me and my cousin always talk about knowing thyself. And it's come from many challenges, and it's come from many situations that you had to maybe endure alone. And you've become a friend to yourself, and this individual sees how